Evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you all have had a wonderful last few days. My goodness, guys, I kind of felt odd going 2 days without streaming. I think I might have to change that soon. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. But welcome to the Dozer Den, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening, your day, your morning, night, whatever time it may be, wherever you may be. What's up, getting dozered? Pretty sure that's the name that you want to go by, anyways, when you're hanging out in the Dozer Den. Let me check real quick and make sure. Bam. Pulling it up. That's right. That's right. Guys, do not, please, for the love of God, do not forget to smash that like button. It's ready. It's waiting. It's willing. This is a consensual interaction with that like button. You must smash it. You must pound the like button. Caress the like button. Lean in real close to the like button. Nibble its ear. Whisper sweet nothings. Give it a good. And we do not want to be like creepy Uncle Joe Biden. He's pretty much gone from our memory now, guys. Pretty much gone from my memory. Although we will be dealing with his bullcrap for the next year or so, most likely. So there is that. There is that. Or at least the apparatus that was behind him. To the one person watching over there on YouTube. Hi there, how you doing? Guys, I stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. At least at this point, that's the only days. But there may be a fourth day coming up sometime soon to Rumble. So I am a proud Rumbler, a proud X-streamer, because we stream over to X as well. Locals, BitChute, that's BITCHUTE, and also on the CommiTube, the YouTubes. They're allowing me to post again because I've gotten out of the YouTube jail. So hey, though I only have 29 subscribers over there on CommiTube, I'm gonna keep putting my stuff out there, and my home is Rumble and X and the others. Mainly focusing on Rumble and X for sure, because my goodness, guys, Rumble's making moves. They're making waves. I want to go ahead and just real quick, guys, if you watched Monday, you saw that within the first 10 minutes, I had a bit of a rant about the Beanie Man. And I just want to go ahead and take credit, pat myself on the back for helping Tim Pool finally make the decision to go ahead and start streaming here on Rumble. You're welcome, Tim Pool, and you're welcome to everybody who was watching his live streams on YouTube. I'll take full credit for that because I ranted about Tim Pool a few times on my stream last Monday. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll go ahead and take credit. Full credit. It's on Bill Dozer. Bill Dozer 74 did it. What's up, Mr. Scott Awesome? Howdy, you fellow feds, or ex-feds, I should say. What's up, Miss Minnie Mel Mel? Good to see you. That's right, mister. That's right. I got Tim Pool over here on Rumble. It just matches up. The coincidence, it can't just be a coincidence. I'm saying, guys. I mean, my rant, the energy that I put into that rant, it caused a wave in the universe. And Tim, it's just all of a sudden, his little beanie, it shook, it started vibrating. And then he made the decision. He made the decision to go ahead and finally start streaming over here on a free speech platform. So you're welcome, Tim. You're welcome. I'm glad that I could motivate you to get over here to Rumble, a free speech platform. What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, Lord of the Ree? What's up, Trish? Lovely mod in the chat. Thank you so much for joining tonight, guys. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's it ain't much, but it's honest work. Bullying the Beanie Man. There's no way he even knows I exist. I think I sent him a couple Rumble rants fucking with him the first day, Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, literally the next fucking day. The next day after I had my big blow up and my big rant about Beanie Man not putting his money where his mouth is and actually committing to a free speech platform. The next day, Temple signs with Rumble. And you know what? Good for him. I'm glad he was able to get a damn good deal because the man negotiated like a son of a bitch to probably get a fantastic freaking deal. And good for him. I'm glad. It was a money thing. That's all it was. It never was a logistics thing. It was a bullshit excuse from him. It was just about the money. And you know what? You should have just been honest about that. Like I said on Monday, you should have just been upfront with it to your audience. And I might have watched a live every now and then. But uh but it is I have watched the past couple days, and I said, you know what, if you're gonna stream here, if you live stream to Rumble, I'll go ahead and give you my view because I think it's important. And I went about a year without watching Timcast live. And I watched some of the clips afterwards when they were posted on Rumble, but I would not watch live on YouTube. I think there was maybe one that I actually watched live because I'm a stubborn son of a bitch, guys. I'm a stubborn son of a bitch. Yes, yes, indeed. Guys, if you haven't followed the channel yet, take a minute. Follow the channel. We're at 639. We were at 641, but I might have pissed a few people off last night. I don't know. I honestly don't give a fuck because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And if that makes you unfollow my channel, I don't care. Yeah, I have pretty strong opinions on certain things, and when I say it, it's I don't care. I'm going to be steadfast in my morals when it comes to certain things, and if that makes you unfollow the channel, see ya. I'm not gonna bend. I'm not gonna bend, guys. Oh man, there's at least three within half an hour of me. What are you guys talking about? Hmm. But yes, guys, do not forget to smash the like button. Share this channel. Share this stream. This episode. What's up, Yanni Fangs? Saw you earlier, but I forgot to say hi. Um. See, make sure I don't miss what you said there. As much as I love guns and gun talk, I gotta quit the Marco Polo game. I'm out of the Tim pool for you, Bill. Nice, nice. Oh man. Oh, but anyways, yes. Share the stream out with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, Zers, them friends. I'm not gonna judge you as long as you don't involve children or animals and it's consensual between adults and you're not being a dick about it. I really don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. Share it out, guys. Share it. Share this with one of your liberal acquaintances or friends. Maybe you have liberal friends. I maybe still have a liberal friend or two. As long as you're not an ass about it, I'll still be friends with you. Just because your politics doesn't mean I'm going to cut you out of my life. But if you're an asshole, well, then I might. That's pretty important to me. Don't be a dick. I say that knowing full well that I can certainly be an asshole at times. But I'm a funny asshole. That's the thing, guys. That's the thing. Guys, I do have a Discord link in the subscription, and Trish is reading my mind. My goodness, look at that. I also have a locals account, the Dozer Den .locals.com. Starting to try to grow that a little bit. Might need to actually start making some locals exclusive content. That's a thought, isn't it? Maybe hell, I might do some fitness stuff. I don't know. Might do some fitness stuff for locals, maybe a little bit of weightlifting stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. We'll figure it out. Indeed. Indeed. Guys, it's a it's damn. The last 2 days, guys. Just freaking damn. It has been awesome news these past couple days. Tulsi freaking Gabbard got confirmed. The Hawaiian mummy, she got confirmed. She's going to be in charge of the intelligence. She knows. She's going to put him in line. Maybe we'll actually see some of the JFK stuff because guys, don't know if you didn't know this, it's been like 21 days since the executive order clearing, the JFK a plan because the executive order was written in a kind of mealy mouthed way, and I had problems with it when it came out, and I still have problems with it because look what's happening. I was fucking right. I was right. I hate that people were freaking like, oh god, the savior Trump, he fixed everything. No, yes, he's great. That's awesome. But the way that was worded was somewhat mealy mouthed, and I had a problem with that because it said within 15 days there will be a plan presented to the president to then release the information. And there's no time limit in that executive order on how long the plan will take. So that right there gave them license to fuck around and try to obfuscate. I called it whenever I read through it, and it was about RFK Jr. and MLK, RFK Sr. and MLK Jr. as well. That one was in within 45 days, I believe. I think 30 days. I think. But Yeah, that I did not like how that executive order was worded. But with Tulsi Gabbard being in there, and with that lovely, lovely, she's quite easy on the eyes, that Anna Paulina Luna, with her being at the forefront, hopefully we're going to get some answers on that. Hopefully something will actually happen. Hopefully. Guys, if you want to donate here to the Dozer Den, you can always send a Rumble rant, or if you would like, you don't like Rumble rants, you don't like clicking that subscribe button, well, guess what? You can donate directly to the Dozer Den with a Venmo or Cash App, whichever one strikes your fancy. Nobody ever has to donate monetarily to the Dozer Den, but if you are so inclined, I sincerely appreciate you. For sure. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps grow the Dozer Den so that we may welcome more killdozers here in to the Killdozer Army. Currently, only metaphorical army. It's going to stay that way, Fed Boys. Just saying. Just saying. Guys, if you want access to subscriber-only emotes, well, either you can get really lucky and somebody can shower the chat with gifted subs, because that is an awesome feature that Rumble has now. You can spread cheer and giving to your fellow chatters on Rumble. You can gift subs. It's cheaper on browser, so just point that out. Much cheaper. I think it's like five something on browser, whereas it's like 6 something per gifted sub on the Rumble app. So if you want to save a little bit and you still feel like giving, do it through browser. Saves you some money and still helps me out and helps this channel out. Helps push forward the cause of infotainment here on the interwebs, guys, because that is the purpose of this show. Infotaining the masses, if at all possible. Rip. Excuse me. Excuse me. Had to we had some Sonic earlier because Middle Dozer, my middle child, she is in wrestling, and although we did miss the last 2 practices because of illness, what's up, Sam Duty? Good to see you. We were able to go this evening, and it was another match night. So she had 2 matches, and Bulldozer has officially saved people more money than the Honey browser extension did. I'll take it. I'll take it, Lord of the Ree. Sup, Nerd Version 1? Good to see you, buddy. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. It's there for the smashing. Quite smashing indeed. Awesome. But anyways, yeah, we were at a wrestling match, and Middle Dozer, she actually won her first match because she wrestled a little bit last year too. It's like a little side kind of league for younger kids. She's in first grade now and kindergarten last year. She won like 3rd place in her weight class for points though last year, although she didn't win a match last year technically. Tonight was technically her first win. She won a match. The first match of the night, she actually won. And it was against a girl who was she's in mine is Middle Dozer. She's in 1st grade, and the girl that she beat was apparently a 4th grader. So hell yeah. Just same weight class, but hell freaking yeah. Did she hit him with a stone cold stunner? At one point it looked like she was about to do a cartwheel over the chick, the little girl. She was getting after it. She was getting after it. I was so freaking proud of her, and she was so happy because the last time she went against a girl who was older than her, and a lot bigger and more experienced than her. And I felt like it was good to show her what adversity feels like and to fight past it. And she did have to fight because she came over crying. And she was not happy and didn't want to continue. But the second match was against a boy her age, and she did a lot better. Still lost, but she did a lot better. And this time she was so much happier. We got her some ear protection too, because her ears were really hurting her last time. Because she fought hard. She didn't get pinned last time, and she didn't get pinned in the second match either. The first match she ended up winning. It was like 3-0. So she got 1 on points. It wasn't very many points because they're kids. Their technique is still they're still improving technique, learning basic movements and things like that. And Middle Dozer is the freaking funniest Rumble name. Solid. But she came over and like she was so happy, and you could tell, like, and I gave her a big old hug, told her I was proud of her, freaking glad that she got a win. And she's got some freaking potential. I didn't ask her to wrestle. I didn't tell her that she needed to wrestle. She asked me. She came to me and wanted to do it because I don't want to force my kids to do something. I don't want to be that guy like being like, "Oh, you got to do this because because that's what you do," or "Well, I did this and so you got to do it," or "I didn't get to do this so you got to do what I didn't get to do." I don't want to be that parent. That's just not me. I want my kids to be themselves. I want to be their want them to be their own, individuals when it comes to stuff like that. And so I was freaking just riding an endorphin high from that. Glad you guys are having a good evening, hanging out in the chat, just mixing it up. But I am so freaking proud dad today, and just riding an endorphin high from that, and an endorphin high from my God, guys. The other day we had Tulsi confirmed, and then today I didn't even know I was busy doing, I don't know, work. So I didn't see it until like an hour later, and I'm usually on top of this stuff, guys. If you look at my X, by the way, follow me over there on the X machine at Billdozer74 underscore. Search Dozer74 and you should be able to find me as well. 3,355 followers there on X. Guys, we're creeping up. We're going to hit 4,000 probably in the next, I'm going to say the next month, probably. Yeah, let's do it. 4,000. It's going to happen. But I stream over there to X as well, so I need to make sure I check on my X peeps. Can't forget about my X peeps. My bad. It's only 16 minutes in this time, guys. It's only 16 minutes in. I don't know what is that Kim Kardashian? Why is good lord? Did you guys hear Kanye? Apparently, his wife slash captive has decided that they're getting a divorce, or they've decided to divorce. Whatever, I suppose. That was a voyeurism fetish gone way too far. That's what was going on with Kanye, in my opinion. Um, that was weird. That was very weird, and obviously not as consensual as some might have thought it was, because obviously she's getting filing for divorce. So eh, I'm assuming that Ye probably signed a prenup. That would have been smart anyways for somebody with like, is he a billionaire? Is Kanye West a billionaire, or was he a billionaire at one point? I don't quite remember. He was doing some messed up stuff though. Pretty much just putting I mean, God bless her, she's beautiful, but putting her on display like that was very disrespectful, in my opinion. Even if that's your thing, there's a time and a place, and that was not the time nor the place. It was nice to look at, but also kind of sad. All right, let's go ahead and share this out to the places on the X machine. Because if I don't do it now, if I don't shut up and do it, I will forget, guys, because I tend to squirrel from time to time. Just from time to time. Live in the Dozer Den. Not Doxer Den. I only did that to CW. Oh my God, words are hard. Words are hard tonight, y'all. Too much going on. Too much excitement. Because it is an exciting time. Oh man, there it is. There it is. Shared it out. Need to pin it to the top. Guys, if you didn't know, I'm streaming to Rumble, X, YouTube, Locals, and BitChute. 5 different places. Smart. It's a smart thing to do, guys. Wait. X, Rumble, Locals. Yeah. I was going to try to stream to not BitChute, pilled.net. By the way, if you like pilled.net, created an account there a couple weeks ago. I only got like 4 or 5 followers, but no, I haven't really put any time or attention into it yet. So yeah, Rumble Studios doxing everyone out there. Pretty much. That's what they do. But I do have a pilled.net, and I think you have to be verified in order to live stream there. So Pilled is interesting. Yeah, it's got potential. It's a little bit chaotic. At least yeah, I kind of want a tutorial. If there's a tutorial somewhere, someone link it to me because I would like to learn how to use pilled.net. Um, I don't know what all the little badges and gold pills and stuff like that, the lingo. I was watching Average Joe Patriot 1776. By the way, if you haven't followed him, fellow Midwesterner, and worth your viewership. Speaking of people worth your viewership, looks like we just got a freaking raid. Got a raid, guys. Got a raid from Common Censored. Thank you so much. so much, Lord Sterling. Appreciate the heck out of you, man. Appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Hi there. Thanks for joining. Glad to see you. Smash that like button while you're here, guys. If you're just stopping in for a brief moment or two, hi. Glad to see you. Hit the like button, comment in the comments section, share this stream out with your friends, family, loved ones, ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, Ezers, and friends. Like I said, I'm not judging as long as you don't involve kids and animals. I'm cool. And it's consensual, of course, between adults. What's up, cancel this podcast? I saw you gave me a follow, I think, over there on pill.net. Thank you so much. I downloaded the extension to my laptop, so I got the notification. Appreciate the heck out of you, bud. If they get back to people on X pretty quickly, if you tweet at that. So I sent them an email. Canceled. Cancel this podcast. By the way, guys, fans, follow cancel this podcast as well. Also, really good stuff. A lot of gaming stuff, culture stuff. So, yes, I emailed the support. I have yet to receive a response back from them. But as soon as I do, hopefully I will be able to get verified and then hopefully be able to stream to yet another platform. So that'll be 6 places that we are spreading the word of the Dozer Den. Yes, indeed, guys. Yes, indeed. Thumb it and do the things. That's right, TV Green. That is right. Thumb it and do the things. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my. Gonna go back over here. Let me pull this up over on my actual screen so I don't have to look down at my phone. Guys, did you see my thumbnail? It is Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. as superheroes. But supposed to be a high five, but I think they ended up doing this. Grok struggled, but it got pretty good. It got pretty good towards the end. Telling him to high five was a very big ask for AI because the hands, but it did okay. It did okay. Oh man. What's up, Dirk Gently? Good to see you. Oh, Dirk says hi and bye. All right, man. Fine. Peace out. Not like I have the rest of the show or anything. What's up, the cannabis connoisseur? Good to see you. Common Censored streams Monday through Friday, 6:45 Eastern for about 3 hours. Fridays goes a little bit longer. So, oh man. Got 11 likes, guys. Take a second just to smash that thumbs up, guys. Back in the old days of Rumble, it used to be a a plus sign. We affectionately refer to it as the plussy. That's PLUSSY. You could smash the plussy, pound the plussy, wreck that plussy, have your way with the plussy. It was a good time. And now we just got a like button. And it's okay because guess what? Buttons are important, and you got to give attention to the buttons because buttons definitely mean a lot. They mean a lot. Sometimes you might struggle to find the like button, okay? I get it. Sometimes you might have to ask somebody for some help to find that button, that special button. But once you do, it really just sets things off, guys. It really sets things off. So hit that like button. Hit it more than once if you absolutely need to, because I know we get excited about being a proud killdozer here in the Dozer Den. But if you must hit it more than once, don't just hit it twice, because that'll cancel it out. Nobody wants that. You must hit it thrice, 3 times. You must strike that like button. What's up, Harry Totu? Good to see y'all. Hi there. How you doing? Hope y'all are having a good night. Oh man, guys. Oh man. It's been active. It's been an active past couple days. I honestly think I'm going to have to start doing a Monday or a Tuesday stream. Tuesday or a Wednesday. Days, time, general things right now. My brain's a little bit scattered. Just a little bit. Not a fan of the heart on the new Locals UI. Hope they go back to the thumbs up. Locals, did Locals have an update? Am I unaware of an update? Because I did not notice anything different on Locals, but I also didn't go to the App Store and see. So sometimes they're not as great about telling you when you need to update. Or are we just talking browser neurodivergent 1? That could be 2. Jesus, hit that plussy like it forgot to make dinner. Good God. Oh, guys, to those joining from Common Censored, if you haven't followed my X account, I think we're going to hit 5,000 within a month or two. Probably 2 months. 2 months, and I bet you we could hit 5,000 because I'm at 3,355 or 54 the last I checked. So, yeah, follow me on the X machine if you are over there. I also am on Truth Social, Gab, and Minds. Yeah, Bulldozer 74. Mine's I think is actually something different. Um, I would have to look that one up, but I am on Minds as well. I need to start including social media links in my bio so that people can actually see it. What's up, It Should Be Nomad? See, right there is an example, guys. You gotta slap the peach. Whatcha? Slap it. Slap that peach. Give it a good slap it. Slap, that is one of the subscriber only emotes that you will get if you, for a measly, like $5 a month, guys. It's like a couple sodas per month. Subscribe to the Dozer Den. Show your support for a free speech platform and for a small creator like myself. Oh man. Oh man, guys. Linktree, yeah, I need to do a Linktree. That's what I need to do, Nerdiversion one. I just haven't got around to it yet. I started to one night and wouldn't you know it, I got distracted. I've got a lot. I actually have a lot going on. I do. When you have 3 kids, yeah, it'll get you. It'll get you kind of distracted here and there. Oh man. But yeah, guys, that's the first thing that we're going to be talking about tonight. The Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. confirmation. We've got some clips. We've got some memes. We're going to have a fun time with it because, gosh darn it, I am not tired of winning yet. It is time for celebration. Time for celebration, guys. I thought about pulling out the Woodford Reserve, but I left my shot glass downstairs. So it's just hanging out on top of the gun cabinet right now. But I might go get it later. Who knows? It's just feeling good, guys. Feeling good. Trying not to get too comfortable with this feeling of winning. What's up, Tulip McGroin? Good to see you. Tulip McGroin. Tulips. It's my favorite type of groin. Just saying. Oh man, there you go. You were up there earlier. All the greetings. Yes, indeed. Go get it. I'll get it here. I'll probably get it here in a little bit whenever we start playing through a little bit. We're going to do a watch and react to the Mike Benz on Joe Rogan Experience. Probably not going to watch the whole thing tonight. We are probably not going to be able to watch the whole thing tonight. But it's 3.5 hours. So yeah, I've got an 8 a.m. meeting. I have to be up at like 6:45, 6:50, leave the house by about 7:20, something like that. So probably not going to watch the whole thing tonight, but we are going to watch and react to a good portion of it. And I think we might watch the rest of it on Monday, because Saturday is the Dozer Den DJ hour where I take your music video requests and we have ourselves a nice chill time. We hang out, we chit chat, we do a little dance, make a little love. Whoa. Not on the stream. It's not that type of show, guys. It's not that type of show. And it never will be. Self-love in the platonic way. Real quick. Had this thought the other night. To the guys, and I guess to the ladies too. But I kind of specifically wanted to focus on the men for a second here. Real quick, just wanted to talk to you for a second. You're not a piece of shit. If life may be getting you down, if you have people in your life that are negative, and you are feeling shit about yourself, you are not a piece of shit. And I'm glad you're still here. Just wanted to get that out there. I think it's good to say every now and then. So, let's see. Scott, awesome. I prefer holding my groin. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Positive self-talk, guys. It's a good thing for people. Try it out. Damn. Exactly. Thank you for not killing yourself. Lord of the Reed with a $2 Rumble rant. Said it a little bit more eloquently than I. Well, a little bit more bluntly, I suppose. Good thing to say. Like I said, glad you're still here, y'all. To the ladies as well, you also are not a piece of shit. You're not. Even if you feel like crap about yourself, you got a lot of positive things about yourself, even if it doesn't feel like it. It is true. What is up, Pulled My Groin? Thanks so much for joining. Oh man, the chat turned green, Lord of the Reed. The chat turned green. Bill Ozer, Cocteau, he's the mod for the quartering. Okay. Where's Cocteau at? Did Cocteau show up? But I know of Cocteau, yes. I've seen Cocteau in the in chats, various chats across the Rumblers. Did Cocteau show up? I might have missed it. I may have missed it. Oh well. If not, well, there it is. But what about the mod for the quarter in Cocteau? If I could drop his gifts, yeah, sure, fuck yeah, drop his gifts in go, and I will pull it up on the chat. So fuck, what do you mean? What do you mean? I Terry Toe, you liar. You guys know you freaking distract the hell out of me. Because guys, I do this for you guys, the audience. I appreciate the hell out of the chat. The chat is freaking king. The creators need to remember that. So, but yeah, absolutely. If you asking if you could drop his gifts and go. Yeah, drop it in. There it is. So we have a gifts and go for Cocteau, a mod for the quartering, and I've seen him around different Rumble chats. Check out this gifts and go for fellow Rumbler Cocteau that has lost his home due to a building fire. Holy shit. That sucks. Well, guys, if you have the means and if you feel the giving spirit to help someone out in a rough patch in their lives, check out Cocteau's Gifts and Go. Looks like the link's right there. If you can't afford to donate, please at least share it out. So I will get on my phone and take a screenshot of that, and I will share that out on X later, and I will try to spread that out to various groups. Try to give with if you can get 1,000 views on something, even if it's only a small percentage of people that actually are able to, that's better than nothing. So that's kind of the way I look at it. Let me check real quick here so that I will screenshot it. Oh, there we go. There we go. And I will do that after the show tonight. That way, hopefully, we can get Cocteau some help. Because, guys, sometimes life presents you with a shit sandwich. And that one, particularly, a house burning down. My goodness gracious. Prayers out to him and his family. That is freaking awful. That's the gifts and go for Cocteau. His house burned down. That's a shit situation. That's a hard one to make palatable. But you know what can help? If you have the means, send him a couple bucks, something like that. Try to help the guy out. That is freaking sad. Unfortunate as fuck. Neurodivergent one, you're a real one, dude. Thanks for letting me know and for sharing his link out so that I could put it on my channel. If you guys are watching after the live stream, check it out. And hopefully we can get Cocteau at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Every little bit counts. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Trish. I too am a poor. But prayers for sure. If all you can do is send prayers and good vibes and share it out, that makes a difference. Oh man. Oh man. Second topic of the evening, guys, after we get done going through some of the clips of RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard getting confirmed, because God, it feels so good to have some winning. Cash, guys. Cash is the last one. He is 3 out of 3. We're going to be 3 out of 3. Cash Patel is going to get in there and he's going to drag the lizard people out by their fucking necks. That's what's going to happen, guys. That is what's going to happen. That is a very, very good point. And after I did taxes the other night, I DoorDashed a lot last year. I made close to $4,000 doing DoorDash. I'm not going to lie. I've been running quite a bit, trying to, make a little extra change to help out with things because shit's expensive, guys. I could do more, though. I could do more. I could be going way harder. 60 hours a week. It's not that bad. But, yeah, having to file taxes on that was annoying as hell. Although the deductions actually helped me out. So that was cool. Yeah. Pull McGroin says more. You know what? I think I put a new sound. I got a new sound, guys. You've inspired me. You've inspired the soundboard. If I can find it. Ah, yes. Guys, we have a new sound. The winning.
More! More. 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 More.
Yes. Yes, pulled McGroin. More winning. That was Mr. Krabs. That was Mr. Krabs. Because I used to watch SpongeBob all the time, guys. In the old days, man. Summers, watching Fairly Odd Parents, Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob. The marathons. And then when they all had their crossovers, it was cool stuff. It was cool stuff. Before you had to work on the summer. Which, I mean, I still, grew up on a farm, so I was still doing stuff, but... Oh, Tammy D32. Who is that? Good to see you, Tammy. Thanks so much for joining this episode of the Dozer Den. I do not believe I've seen you before. Are you a new follower? Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot, guys. I like to give new followers a shout out. So let's go ahead and check on that real quick. I'll do a quick refresh. We are up to 26. 26 likes. Good job, guys. You know what? I know we can do even better. Let's get that like button. Just give it all the attention it needs, guys. Give it a good thumping. What's up, Dr. Pyrostein? Timmy Turner, that's right, Tammy D32. Grambo Tambo, oh man, good to see you. Let me see, and by the way, thank you, Grambo Tambo, thank you so much for following Bulldozer74. Sincerely appreciate you. We've got 14 minutes ago, Jeannie, NC 1972. We had 20 hours ago, Twisted One. Neuro was helping her out, figure out how to get her name back on Rumble. I'm not sure if Neuro got that completed, but Neuro is a freaking Chad when it comes to helping others. Much appreciated. Yes, there is a... God, why is it so small? That's what she said. It's bigger in the chat. Also, that's what she said. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. What's up, Wendy? Good to see you. Let's see. We also had Gamma Val, Jacobson 1952. Just cause I'm free actually followed me over from the Timcast, the first Timcast on Rumble. So thanks so much, Just cause I'm free, if you are watching. And then I had Aiming STTC. And I think that was it. I think Prez Smiley, and then C Elder or CLELDER and Persevere Design. Also, there's quite a few followers in the last couple days. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate you guys. Really freaking do. Let me see. That is Wendy Wild. Glamazon in the chat. Self-described Glamazon in the chat. How tall are you, Wendy? How tall are you? If that's not an offensive question, that might be something that you're not supposed to ask a lady. I don't know. You're probably taller than me, because it's not that hard. It's not that hard to be taller than the bulldozer. But you know what? Lower center of gravity makes it much easier to build those things. 5'11 and a half. Get a little extra cushion in that shoe and you're 6 foot, girl. Nothing wrong with being a tall girl. Nothing wrong with being a tall girl. Lady Dozer is actually like 3 inches taller than me. All right. It's okay. It's okay to be tall. It's cool to be tall. 5'11. Glamazon. Good stuff. Oh, damn. It's just because I'm free hanging out here in the chat. I know I shouted you out for the follow. Oh, God's Signpost. Hi there. Thank you for joining this episode. Oh man, guys. We are the second topic, guys. Second topic after we get done celebrating Tulsi Gabbard and RFK Jr. getting confirmed, because it is feeling good to win, guys. It's feeling good to win. We are then going to get into the trans agenda. We have a clip from Ian Carroll talking about how gay USAID is. And it's not really just the gays, although there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. There is a lot of that. But that, and we also have an article about a judge blocking Trump from restricting child mutilation. Because why not? Why not be a disgusting commie judge that wants no definitions, no basic objective reality, only socialist, communist faggotry? That's what these judges want, guys. They are trained in the school of Castro. They don't want a society to flourish and be consistent and solid. If there is If there are no definitions, if nothing matters, then their goal will be achieved. And you know what? You know what? We can't let it happen, guys. We can't let it happen. These activist judges, we talked a little bit about it. Yeah, seems like maybe a bad judge. Maybe. You think, Yanni Fangs? You think maybe just might be a bad judge? These judges are getting fucking out of line, and honestly, I am waiting for the Senate to fucking do something about it. Senate, you have the ability. Impeach these fucking commie judges. They are not objective jurists. They are activists. They are absolutely pushing a fucking socialist agenda, and the Senate needs to act. If it is especially if it is a federal judge that it was appointed, they do have an impeachment process that they can go through. Get on it. Start holding these bastards accountable, because they need to stop legislating from the bench, and they need to stop acting like this whole checks and balance conversation that you get into. They need to stop acting like that means that they can just do whatever the fuck they want. No. The judges are not the end all be all. Hopefully, the Supreme Court gets involved and actually does the right thing, and I don't know, lets the president do his fucking job, right, guys? That would be really fucking nice. If the president could actually do his job, that would be extra, extra palatable to me. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. Disgusting. Disgusting. How many have a sponsor in common? Yes. Yes, indeed. That is the question. That is the question, man. Yanni Fangs, you know what's up. Ooh, Ronald Studio is having some issues with the chat. I might have to fix that here in a little bit with a brief refresh. It'll probably ask me to sign in, which I just got to click a button and it gets me right in. But it's a little bit longer than a blink. And I don't want to do that to you guys right now. I don't want to do that to you guys. But nope, there it is. It's back. You see, I talked shit about it and it fixed it. It's often the way it goes with DoorDashing whenever I'm not getting orders. I start texting Lady Dozer, you know what? I'm not getting any luck. I'm going to come home. And then boom, I get hit with 20 orders. Well, not usually 20, but like 5 or 6. That's cool. But yeah, how many have a sponsor in common? Let's look at or their friends. They have friends in places where the USAID or trans agenda pushing crap might be happening. So we've got a clip from Ian Carroll about the monies that are, the whole trans thing. It's a fucking farce. It's not organic, and I've known this. You all have probably known this, but it is not real. It is not real. It is manufactured by, I guess you could say, the powers that be, the dark forces that wield their power in the shadows. It's never been organic. It's a push to damage the future populations, to sterilize, quite possibly. It is getting kind of old. It is getting old. West Virginia judges just let 3 murderers go free, and they are out on bond. Where's Trump? I mean, what can he do besides talk about it? And which judges are they? Are they state judges? Are they elected judges? There's only so much power that a president has. If it's a federally and federally appointed judges, like I said, you can impeach them, but those are lifetime appointments from what I understand. So, what can he do besides bring attention to it? And then I guess if it's a state judge, then you can look at the process that you have within that state. And then of course the people need to vote. If they are judges that have been voted in, then vote them the fuck out. That's the answer. That's the answer. Could be anyways. Could be. Guys, X is nice, Gab is nice, but you know what also is nice? The first sponsor of this episode of the Dozer Den, Truth Social. I am over there on Truth Social at BillDozer74. We have 1,340 or 30. I think 1,300 now. 1,330 followers over there on Truth Social. Guys, if you're looking for a great place online for news, discussion, and entertainment, then check out Truth Social, Donald Trump's social media website. You'll get breaking news, stories, and commentary from top media figures. If you want to see Trump's legendary Truth Social posts, then get on Truth Social today. Join a growing community of patriots on a free speech platform designed to avoid censorship and cancellation by big tech. Make your voice heard. Join the movement. Join Truth Social. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging with me through that ad read. I got 91 cents for that ad read. What's up, Cool Frog? The freaking Marathon Chadley streamer himself. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Guys, check out Cool Frog. He's worth a follow. Streams all the freaking time, pretty late into the evening. Well, into the late in the night, early into the morning, I guess you could say. Sometimes starts at 2 a.m., sometimes starts at 12 a.m., sometimes starts a little bit earlier. All over the place. Cool Frog is mixing it up, having conversations, talking about stuff and things. Yeah. Let's see. Trump can't do anything about the conviction by the state. Yeah, if it was state charge, nothing he can do. That's, yeah, exactly. Pam Bondi filed charges against New York liberals. True. Indeed. Indeed. That is something. If it's federally illegal and the state's getting, getting in the way of it, yeah, the federal government can come in and do something about it. So Pam Bondi. First of all, also, Pam Bondi, isn't she like 60 years old? How did that happen? Is that just plastic surgery, guys? Is that just plastic surgery? I don't know. But God bless her. God bless her. She's well preserved. Well preserved. Is that a weird thing to say about a woman who's a little bit up there in years, but still looks really good? Well preserved. Is that objectifying? Oh man, oh man. Then third topic. Only gonna be 3 tonight. Only going to be 3 because we're going to be doing a watch party kind of the Mike Benz interview on the Joe Rogan Experience. We're going to do a little bit of, watch and react. What is up, Jacob Castro? Sup, savages? Sup, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Grambo, Tammy D32, she is, let's see. Yeah, she is, I think she's 60. I'm pretty sure she's 60. But, probably a mask like all the other politicians. Oh man. The mask stuff is interesting. It's Botox most likely. And maybe she just takes really good care of herself. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I've noticed that I've been starting to get a little bit of wrinkles up in my forehead, but I also have very strong eyebrows. And I'm very emotive with my eyebrows. Yes, indeed. My little boy, Mini Dozer, he is also very, very emotive with his eyebrows, and I freaking love it. My oldest girl, she talks with her face too, and teachers are fucking assholes sometimes. I'm just gonna say that. Not all teachers, but teachers can be fucking assholes to little kids sometimes. Just because a little kid has a furrowed brow doesn't necessarily mean they're giving you a look, you insecure fucking cunt. Maybe they just are contemplating the thing that you just told them, and they're not being giving you attitude with their facial expression. It's fucking stupid. I had that problem when I was a kid, and my oldest one kind of has that problem. But yeah, I hate public school. Public school can suck a fucking dick. They can. As far as I'm concerned. Honestly, frankly, quite frankly, I'm just saying, if I can find it in time, they can. Good Lord, if I'd actually be able to have this quick that's one thing I do want to change about what they did. They updated it, so I like it. But also, guys, public school teachers, the ones that are assholes.
Eat a bag of Dumble Dicks.
Yes, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. We plot revenge each night. Pull him to groin. I ain't talking about you. You sound like you're one of the good ones. But some of these fucking, most of them are women. So I'm just gonna say most of these females are cunts. Yep, cunts. Absolute fucking cunts. And they get a fucking power trip over these little kids, and there's you got a first grader or a third grader. It's like, why are you having a power trip over a small child? What is missing in your fucking life that you have to get some type of enjoyment out of having a power trip over a small child? Seems kind of silly in my opinion. Kind of fucking silly in my opinion. Yeah, I am. Maybe next year. We're gonna finish out this year, but I am about fucking tired of the public school system. And I'm torn with my older one because she just got in the gifted. She's a smart little girl, and they have something called the ACE or gifted program. That's what it is. And she just had her tests today, so I don't know if she's gonna be in it or not. But she's been, singled out as one of the children that is up there. So I don't want her to miss out on any extra fun things that you get to do with that, because I remember from my time in elementary school in the public school system, I got highlighted as one of those kids, and I got to go do the test with the guy and, do all the little pattern things, and I was able to do some fun stuff, and I really enjoyed my time that I got to take away from the normal monotony of a general class. It was boring as fuck for the most part. And it was cool. It was cool to actually learn a little bit extra, and have some fun. So, yeah, yeah. Trish one ugly Maxine Waters is scared to death about today about Elon. She don't want Elon to see her private business. I saw that with Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell shut her down. God bless him. He was so just matter of fact, not giving in to her reeing at all. He just like, well, I don't think that's going to be a problem, or I haven't had that conversation yet. And she said, well, are you going to make sure that he doesn't have access to this information? I can't do a Maxine Waters. That was horrible. But yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Pull McGroin. I've seen the spectrum. Some are super relaxed. Kids just run wild. Other teachers are on the other spectrum of insanity. As long as kids behave, I've not had any issues. Yes, exactly. And that's your coming about it as a reasonable fucking human being, which is missing with some of these teachers. And I hate to be that guy, but I'm fucking smarter than a lot of them, and kind of, maybe that's a fucking arrogant thing to say. I don't fucking know, but I'm getting to a point where I really hate stupid people. I really do hate just stupid people. Stupid people piss me off. And when I have to deal with somebody who is on a level that is lower than me, it frustrates the fuck out of me. And maybe I'm a little bit on the spectrum. I don't fucking know. And I do a good job of keeping a poker face. I do. And I'm very kind. But at a certain point, dealing with some people, it irks the fuck out of me. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, but when you deal with somebody who is clearly way underneath your level, and I don't care if that makes you sound like a dick, it's the fucking truth. It just irks me. It just irks me. I'm a dick sometimes, guys. I'm a dick. Oh, it's just age. Just age. Oh, well, I'm 34 now. How much more bitter may I become in my wisdom? But yeah, guys, last topic. We're going to be watching the Mike Benz interview with the Joe Rogan. We're going to watch probably about half of it tonight because we're already an hour in, and I am not going to be able to stay that long tonight, guys. I am not going to be able to stay that long. Hey, Granbo Tamo, you also hate stupid people. Well, we're in good company then. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. So our kids that are 14 years old believe they are smarter than a teacher with 6 years of college. Although, gotta admit, met some stupid teachers. And like, I think Missouri actually, I think Missouri took away one of the freaking, one of the qualifications was to have a certain GPA to be a teacher, a public school teacher. No. We need higher standards. We need higher standards for teachers. I know Missouri has a lot of good programs for education. But Trish, your daughter's older than you. Well, I guess I have time. I have time to grow in my bitterness. Peg McGroin, bitter? Wait till I'm 60. I'm going to be a fucking monster by the time I'm 60, aren't I? Either that or I'm going to soften some way. I don't know which way I'm going to go yet, guys. I don't know which way I'm going to go. I'm going to figure out which way I need to go. What's up? JJR fucking calling me out. I am a dirty, rotten liar when I talk about the time frame of this show, guys. If you are new, I usually try to say I'm going to stick to about 2.5 hours, and I usually go between 3 and 4. 3 hours tonight. 3 hours is what we're sticking to, damn it. Good to see you, JJR. Hope you're having a good night at work if you are working. Yes, Miss Minnie Mel. The older you get, the less tolerance you have for idiocy. And like some people are like, if you're kind and you happen to be a little bit dumber, and it's just what it is. I'm not trying to be an asshole. There are some people that are just not intelligent. And if you're nice about it and not full of yourself, well, then okay, I'm cool with you. I may still get a little bit frustrated, but I'll try to be as kind as possible and not be a dick about it. But if you're somebody who is a arrogant asshole and you happen to be on the lower side of the IQ scale, well, you know what? Fuck you. Um, just saying. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Let's go ahead and get into the first freaking topic. We have some fun little clips to play. It's been cool to see, guys. It's been cool to see. Freaking Tulsi Gabbard and then RFK Jr. Both have been confirmed. And real quick, we got a little clip here from RFK Jr. talking about some RICO investigations to prosecute collusion between medical boards, medical journals, and big pharma. Here's some little taste, hopefully, of what's to come, guys. Something that I'm looking forward to.
Initial inclination would be to use the Justice Department and the moral authority of the office, but also, the Justice Department should immediately call in begin an investigation of the medical boards and the collusion between the pharmaceutical industry and the medical boards that are delicensing these physicians who actually try to heal patients and try to treat them. The Justice Department will also call in the medical journals that are corrupted by the pharmaceutical industry and explain to them that they're all going to be subject to criminal and civil RICO actions.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't show us a way that they're going to stop revoking studies and refusing to publish studies that challenge the mercantile interests of pharmaceutical companies, we're going to change the way business is done at NIH.
Hell yeah. Freaking RFK Jr., man. RFK freaking Jr. RFK Jr. was just confirmed, and I don't even know what he's saying here.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
When you get into your fridge at night, that will be greeting you. That will be greeting you now. Another one. We got another meme. We're just gonna meme. We're having fun with this one because it's just a good time. It's a good time, guys. You are harboring fat people under the floorboards, are you not? Oh no! I'm hiding under the floorboards from RFK Jr. Don't get me, RFK Jr. Please no. Oh, this one here, RFK Jr. Heading to FDA headquarters tomorrow. Most likely accurate. Get him a bat. A bat made of hemp. What was he about? He's ready. RFK Jr. He's got Lucille. And he means business. Means business. It's a fantastic character in fiction, by the way, Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan did a fantastic job with that role. Fantastic. Yes, Grambo Tambo. Yes, great minds, great minds. RFK posted that? Holy sh... Oh, man. That was from Not Jerome Powell. That is freaking great. That is freaking great. All right, this is random. But guys, if you put holy water in a humidifier, it turns the room into a gas chamber for vampires. Sir, this is a Wendy's. These are the things that I bookmark because I thought that was hilarious. Here's another one. Jeffrey D. Morgan. Yep. Oh man. Oh, this right here. Play a brief little clip here from it was from Harrison Smith and Ian Carroll, actually. Ian Carroll was hosting InfoWars earlier, and I am just loving this timeline. Freaking look, they got a fucking suit on. What the hell? Ian Carroll? Oh man. Just It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. I'm having a good time with it. I hope you are too. It's a celebratory type of vibe tonight. He's excited.
There it is, 50.
Boom.
RFK Jr. officially
Well, they were
will be
watching it
confirmed
live.
as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Even if it becomes 50-50, J.D. Vance would be the tie-breaking vote, which means we're at 51. So there it is, folks. RFK Jr. of California is now the Secretary of Health and Human Services. We're coming for you, Big Pharma.
It is
We're
officially
coming for
Make
you.
America Healthy Again
Get 'em.
season, and we could not
Thanks,
be
Grambo
happier.
Tambo.
Oh my goodness.
Good
Other
stuff.
networks lie to you about
Good
what's
stuff.
happening now. InfoWars tells you the truth about what's
Man.
happening next. InfoWars.com/go.
Go to the AlexJonesStore.com. Get the very best supplements.
It's just
the
2 minutes of
highest.
supplements talk.
Look, then
It's a hell of an ad.
they're not
Mostly
going to
ad
understand
read.
how important.
If you can help Alex
Independent,
Jones out, help
patriot,
him out. Guy apparently needs money. Billions of dollars in lawsuits. Thank you, Tammy. Grambo Tambo. Appreciate the follow. If I can remember, I will follow you back. What was this? Oh, guys, did you see that? That's fucking nuts. We have another crash. Thankfully, the pilots escaped. Thankfully, they escaped, but damn. It's like an 80-foot plume of water and dirt. See the next one. Then, boom, there's the dirt. Nuts. Fucking nuts. What's going on in the skies, guys? What is going on in the skies? Is it just ineptitude? Is it aliens? Maybe. Maybe. I know it was a fighter jet, Trish. It was a fighter jet. Why? There was one in Alaska just like a couple weeks ago, too. What is going on? It was an F-35, which I hear is not a great vehicle. Not at all. Oh, guys, the reason it wasn't 53 to 41 math is 52-48, right? Yeah. The reason that it wasn't 53-47 is because of the Turtle Man himself, who is having to be wheeled around in a fucking wheelchair because you trip and you fall every now and then, you break things. When the adrenochrome doesn't quite hit like it used to, you start to degrade. You start to fall apart, disintegrate before our very fucking eyes. This is the state of things, the state of politics, the great gerontocracy. Fuck yeah, Yanni Fangs.
How are you feeling, Leader
Sports
McConnell?
Frog Prophet. He's feeling like a piece of shit. It would be a shame if, for some reason, he fell underneath the wheel. Seriously, it would be a shame. I don't wish that upon anybody. I'm not that type of guy. But, sometimes
How are
the
you
universe...
feeling, Leader McConnell?
Feeling like a commie trash bag after voting against Tulsi and RFK Jr. And he's going to vote against Cash, too. Guaranteed. Guarantee it. Oh, the decline is accelerated with people like him. Oh, we got a troll. We got a troll in the chat. Oh my god. It says, I think my favorite part of this is Muskwear, Cardamom fluffing his hair when he calls Dignity and Truth. Yeah. We'll see. Says Donald is a walking crime spree. Guys, when you start to get trolls in the chat, does that mean you made it, guys? Does that mean that you made it? By the way, guys, don't you dare forget to follow this channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, comment in the comments section, share this stream, share it out to all the places that you might peruse every now and then. We'll see. We'll give you a second here, you fucking queermosexual. We'll see. Oh, I haven't made it. Oh, but you're here being a troll. That means something. Oh, you know what? Honestly, if we're gonna be real, just saying. Let me find my sound for the fags in the chat. When we get a fag in the chat, guys, we gotta make fun of them. And if I can get to it, I have a really hard time focusing on the trolls.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there.
Just saying. And to the troll in the chat,
Shut up, bitch.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Go ahead and, Trish, go ahead and ban him. It's a fucking troll faggot. Fuck him. I don't care. Yeah. Ban it. And the next one that pops up, because they usually come in gangs of like 3 to 5. So if you see another one that comes across with a weird one about Trump has a smelly vagina or something like that, probably another fucking commie bot faggot. So go ahead and ban him. Don't care. No patience. Fuck him. He's gone. There you go. There you go. Trish is an excellent mod, guys. Excellent mod. We appreciate our mods here. We appreciate our mods. They help make the world go round. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. For the mods. Well done. Well, there it is. There is Trump love. I called it, didn't I? I called it. There's a pattern. There's a pattern, guys. I notice things. I notice patterns. Ban that one too. Fuck them. Oh man. Yep. Oh no. I've once you see those obvious usernames like that, I say fuck it. I mean, you give them a chance. Just might be somebody fucking around. But honestly, you see, look at that. You got the applause. Oh, MAGA moron. Oh, it's a bot, guys. It's not real. It's not really a person. If it is, it's silly. One of those ones that has like canned responses like on deck, ready to go, and they fire them off really quick. Forever mute. Forever mute. We're about freedom of speech here. We are... Grambo Tambo, fucking A. Oh, man. Oh, wait, that's not the one I wanted. Fuck you. She said, Grambo Tambo, we don't judge. Anal beads, not my business. That's right. As long as it's between consenting adults, who gives a shit? I don't really care. Oh, you're very real. I'm scared. I'm scared because of fag in the chat, guys. Yeah. Oh, it's the calling guy? Yeah. That's some people literally have no lives. No lives at all. Let me see. Let me find the other thing. I had something else here to share. Oh, I need to pull up RFK Jr.'s speech that he had today, because it was impressive. Very impressive. I'm going to have to pull it up because I do not see it in my bookmarks. I have failed. I have failed ever so slightly. I will make it up to you guys. I will make it up to you. Oh, Melania can't stand Donnie. There it is again. Ban that motherfucker. I need to get a ban sound. Ban him. Harder. Faster. Stronger. Indeed. Yep, number 3, 3 to 5. Usually 3 to 5. It's a pattern. I've seen it at least. This is the third time that I have been struck by the fag bots. And we have to get them out of here. You're out of here. Go home to mommy. Bye-bye. Pew pew. Good aim, Trish. Oh, there's 4. Oh shit, there's 4. It's 3 to 5. Usually 3 to 5. There it is. Keeping you busy tonight, huh, Trish? They're keeping you busy. What some sad little people. Sad little people with very sad little appendages. Just saying. Yeah, they're bots. They're bots with canned responses. They respond though. AI is very fascinating. Guys, I see we're up to 74 people watching on Rumble. Smash that like button, guys. Give it a good thumping. Give it a good thumping. That's what we need to do. Let me find this real quick. We'll do the swearing in and then his comments, because it was really good. I think is that Gorsuch?
I, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.,
I, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true
There's number
faith
5.
and allegiance to the same.
that I take this obligation freely,
I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
God, this one feels good,
Congratulations,
guys.
Mr. Secretary.
This one is really important. No, Yanni Fangs, I won't ban people if that's why I said for a second you give them a shot. But if it's one of those, if they're clearly being a troll fag, fuck them. They come in sections like little groupings of 3 to 5, and I do not care to go ahead and just ban them. Fuck them. If it's actually somebody who just disagrees, that's cool. That's fine. I've had multiple disagreements in the chats, Yanni Fangs. I am fine with respectful disagreement. But when you have what's been going on there, that's not something that I want to fuck with. If you guys want to fuck with them in the chats, I guess have fun. I mean, if you want one to sit there, then God, this guy's a fucking spurg. Man, that's 6. Yeah, it's all the same guy. It's all the same dude. And honestly, it's kind of concerning. But have fun, faggot. I don't know. Let's see. Here is his speech. I don't know if this is his full speech or not. He had a yes, I think this might be it. I think this is eloquent as fuck, and I have said this once and I've said it again. Guys, if RFK Jr. didn't have the spasmodic dysphonia, he would be an absolute fucking titan in politics. The substance of this man's words and his messages that he gets out, it resonates with me. If it wasn't Trump, if Trump wouldn't have been there, if he wouldn't have made it, I would have put my vote in for RFK Jr. He would have got my vote. I don't agree with him on everything, but that son of a bitch is an independent-minded fella, and I appreciate independent-minded individuals. I myself used to be fairly left-leaning. I've still been independent. I've always never Democrat, Republican. I've never done that, Just because I'm free. Thank you so much for joining this episode of the Dozer Den, man. Glad to see you. Thanks for the follow over there from Timcast IRL. Appreciate the hell out of you, bud. Appreciate the hell out of you. GOP deserves Santos. Oh my. Oh, they're all you. Oh, they're all you. You have a problem, buddy. You really do. But I'll pray for you. And I honestly don't even say that in a spiteful way. I'll actually pray for you. I hope you get better, buddy. I hope you get better. Peg McGroin. Y'all have a great night. Keep blasting the trolls. Blast them away. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, there he is. That's his actual name. There he is. The calling guy. That's his actual, there he is. There he is. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're so cute, calling guy. You're so cute. Oh, man. I'm going to stop giving you attention. So I fed you enough, troll. I fed you enough. Let's go ahead and listen to what RFK Jr. has to say.
And by thanking President Trump for giving me this extraordinary opportunity. And I want to introduce my family and thank them for being here. My wife, Cheryl, my cousin, Anthony Shriver, my daughter, Kik, my other daughter, Kira, Catalina Shriver, Joey Shriver, Jackson Hines, and Amaryllis Kennedy. Oh, and I want to thank all of you for your support and throughout this whole 2.5-year journey. My first time in this Oval Office was in 1961, and I came here to meet or 1962. I came here and I had a meeting with my uncle, who was president, and where we talked about the environment. He was involved deeply, as we all know, in restoring physical fitness in this country, He challenged at one point during his administration, he challenged Americans to do a 50-mile walk, which I ultimately.
No, Yanni Fangs, they have a specific type of username. So it's not, I've seen it 3 or 4 times. I think this was the 3rd time they've run through my show. So when I see it, and I gave it a shot for a second there, but I watched it, and as soon as it's a pattern. So I appreciate you though, Yanni Fangs. Thank you so much for pointing out that we do definitely need to make sure that we're not just knee-jerk banning. So yeah. I got you, Yanni Fangs. I got you. You know I'm a free speech absolutist, but this is my show and I can do what the fuck I want. So if you're being a troll faggot, I'm going to treat you like such.
He did, but I remember the day that my father completed his walk. We were staying up at Camp David, and my father came in after 18 hours walking on the CNO towpath with his feet bleeding and blisters on them. My father had one of his best friends was Al Lowenstein. And Al Lowenstein ultimately was a congressman from New York who was assassinated himself in 1980. But Al Lowenstein had started the Dump Johnson movement to get rid of President Johnson and end the Vietnam War. And at the time that he started it, people just thought it was a fool's errand. And ultimately, he asked my father to run for president against Johnson. My father wouldn't do it at that time, and he asked Gene McCarthy. McCarthy did it, and he joined that campaign. And my father ultimately ran, and Johnson then dropped out. So Al Lowenstein succeeded. And although Al Lowenstein was on the other side now, running against my father with Gene McCarthy, my father wrote him a note, a quote from Emerson, where he said, if a single man plant himself firmly on his own ideal and there abide, the whole wide world will come round to him. For 20 years, I've gotten up every morning on my knees and prayed that God would put me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this country. On August 23rd of last year, God sent me President Trump. And he gave me, of last year, aid that God would put me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this
right
country.
here.
On August 23rd of last year, God sent me President Trump. And he gave me.
I agree.
He's now given me, he's kept every promise that he's made to me. He's kept his word in every account and gone way beyond it. I'm so grateful to you, Mr. President. A lot of people told me that I couldn't trust President Trump. I better get it in writing. And we did a handshake, and everything that he told me he was going to do, he has done.
Hell yeah.
And I'm so grateful to him. And I've told you before, I genuinely believe that you are a pivotal historical figure, and you are going to transform this country at a time when we see all of the indicia of democracy now in tatters in our country. We see the rise of the military-industrial complex, the rise of totalitarianism, these attacks on our Constitution, and this breathtaking epidemic that is disabling our people.
Yep.
President Trump has promised to restore the American dream in this country. A healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one. 60% of our population has only one dream, that they get better.
That
American dream in this country. A healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one. 60% of our population has only one dream, that they get better. President Trump has promised that he's going to restore America's.
That's fucking powerful. A healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one to get better. That was fucking profound. Listening to this dude speak the substance, yes, his voice has got his, his voice is what it is. But man, oh man, profound.
Strength. But we can't be a strong nation if we have a weak citizenry. If people are sick, 60% of our people are sick, 77%, as President Trump mentioned, of our children cannot qualify for military service. And we need a man on a white horse now. We need somebody who is willing to come in and has the spine and the guts and the strength to challenge orthodoxies, to stand in the way of vested interests, and to break institutions that have turned against our democracy. President Trump has shown again and again that he is that
C-dubs,
hero.
chill.
And most recently,
I feel you, but
greatly
chill.
appreciate it. And I called you the day that you announced the termination of USAID. My uncle started USAID in 1961 for humanitarian purposes to put our country on the side of the poor. It has been captured by the military-industrial complex. It has become a sinister propagator of totalitarianism across and war across the globe. And very few people understand how sinister this agency really is. And President Trump saw that, and he stood up to it with a masterstroke. And we want to do the same thing with the institutions that are stealing the health of our children.
Yep.
We need a revolutionary figure, and you are that figure. And I'm very grateful for you for giving me this opportunity. I want to recognize some of the allies that I've had in this battle for a long time: Senator Rand Paul, Senator Ron Johnson, Senator Roger Marshall, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Buddy Carter, who've all been champions of the MAHA agenda before I even came along. I'm very grateful for you for standing strong. Thank you very much, President Trump.
That's awesome. I'm feeling hope, guys. I'm feeling hope. Feeling positive about things. Whew. We've got to stay grounded, though, guys. We got to stay grounded because we do have to, some good things are happening. Some good things are happening, but we have to still hold Trump accountable. We have to hold those that we agree with to account, even when they get in positions of authority, because if you don't have the ability to criticize the ones that you do find favorable, well, they're never going to know when they're fucking up. Got the Mario. What's up, First Amendment rights? Yes. Then there was an RSB and Maha. Oh, you've been in another chat with another emote. You've been cheating. You've been cheating with emotes. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let me make sure I got you right. There you go. Yeah. Guys, if you are just joining, don't you dare forget to smash that like button. Share this stream out with your loved ones, your friends, your family, your ex-girlfriends, boyfriends, Zers, them friends. Like I said, guys, I'm not judging. Just leave the animals and the kids out of it, and we'll be all right. Make sure it's consensual. Make sure it's consensual. Oh, man. You cheated? Dirty, rotten cheater. It's okay, First Amendment rights. I've done the same. I've come into chats with other chats' emotes, and it just shows the text. Rumble, it would be really cool if Rumble would keep that in your, history. Even though that's not specific to the channel, since you used it in another channel, maybe you, start collecting your own library based on where you've been, kind of picking up emotes like STDs, but funny, entertaining STDs that help us communicate and convey a short, eloquent, at times, message. Maybe. Let's see. Man, it's got that many accounts. That's fun. It's fun. Keeping people on their toes. Let me see here. I think we had one more thing that I wanted to play. Was it Tulsi? I think I had one from Tulsi. I thought I did. Let me find Tulsi's real quick because I think it's important. Let's give the Hawaiian mommy. Let's give. Oh, we got to bring Bobble Trump in, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, this is Bobble Trump. He has a lovely, lovely foil hat fashioned by Lady Dozer herself, and we have a dollar bill says Trump 2024. Take America back. Because that's the type of people that are in this area, guys. They stamp their dollars with political messages that are based as fuck. Bill, those are STDs are the best STDs of emotes. Emote STDs. Oh, you treat it with patriotism. And subscribing to the channel lights your name up in the most beautiful shade of MAGA red and gives you access to the plethora of awesome emotes that I slaved away to make. Took me an hour and a half to come up with all those emotes. And Faulkner is going to be fixing the dark dozer for when I do get a little bit ranty and I get a little bit dark, because it happens from time to time, and dark dozer comes out. The current dark dozer emote is kind of fades into the background, so she's gonna make the outline of it like kind of white or a little bit more pronounced, so that you can see it a little bit better whenever dark dozer needs to come into the chat. It will be a little bit better. Do I take call-ins? No. I don't. There's no point. There's no point in having a discussion. Biblically, guys, there's something called the reprobate mind. When someone is truly reprobate, they are so lost and full of sin and darkness and sadness that honestly, there is no point in interacting with them. That doesn't mean that you don't leave the window, or leave it, maybe, let's not say the door. Let's say maybe a little crack in the window for if in the future they may possibly see the light, and try to have an interaction with them. But for the most part, you just have to distance yourself from somebody like that. And when it comes to people like that, that's kind of where I'm at. And that's why I'm just done, honestly. So, yeah. Ooh, the parable of the tiger and the donkey. I do not remember that. Indeed. Let's pull up Tulsi's confirmation. Or her... oh, Lord. We'll do Tulsi swearing in. Looking it up on the fly. Fuck it. We'll do it live. To all my new followers, you guys are freaking awesome. Chads and chadettes in the chat, guys. Chads and chadettes in the chat. Appreciate you. I really do. We don't need a 36-minute clip, though. Nope. We don't need 36 minutes. Where did it go? We might have to scroll through a clip to find her. Shoot. Should have been better prepared, guys. I should have been better prepared. Oh, son of a biscuit. No way. Oh, man. Oh, she had a much shorter clip, I think. Maybe. We'll do her comments, because she did make comments, and I would like to listen to them without scrolling through a 30-minute clip, because we've got a lot to get to tonight, guys. A lot to get to. No. All right, we might have to do some scrolling. We do a little scrolling. Yep. So I'm gonna pull this up. Guess we can just pull this one up real quick. She might have been a lot shorter. Let's pull this one up really quick. And oh man. The point of that parable. The point of it, basically, don't waste your time arguing with jackasses. What is it? Don't wrestle a pig. You're gonna get in the mud. You get mud on you. It's actually not mud. Usually, it's shit. You don't want to get covered in shit, guys. You don't want it. C-dubs with the juice box. Apu. Yes, it's so tiny when I pull it up. Let's watch this one real quick. And then I will just scroll through the 30-minute clip to find her comments after she gets sworn in. Because was that her husband that was beside her? I can't remember. Oh, no, she...
Please place your left hand on the Constitution and raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Oh, it's Constitution.
I do solemnly swear
I, Tulsi Gabbard, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the
Rest well, Yanni Fangs. Thanks for hanging out for an hour and a half, man. Have a good night's rest, buddy. Appreciate you.
Constitution.
First subscriber to Bulldozer74, absolute legend. Continued support means the world to me.
Of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
I take this obligation freely.
It's his comfort zone, First Amendment rights.
Without any mental reservation.
Or purpose of evasion.
Or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully.
That I will well and faithfully.
Discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
Discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Two big ones. Two freaking big ones. Awesome. And Trump gave Pam a kiss, like a little hug kiss thing. That was kind of weird. Let me see. Let me find it. She had some comments. I wish they would. That's one thing X doesn't do great on. Where was it? Didn't notice this though. What is that about? Is that on Trump? Little Trump emoji, little emote. Is that an NFT? Trump, did you make it real? What is that? God Lord. Here we go. Here was this is Trump speaking about it. He goes for 6 minutes, really? I don't want his comment though. I want her comments because she took time to speak for a minute. So we might just pull up the 30-minute clip and then scroll around, guys. If I can find it. My God, you guys are just watching me scroll through X. God. Let me find it. All right. That one, not that one. Son of a bitch. If anyone has a link to this to make it a little bit quicker and easier on the audience, I would appreciate it. No, you didn't get rid of First Amendment, did you? Bring First Amendment back. He wasn't doing anything wrong. No, I see First Amendment rights is still there. Trish one. First Amendment rights is not a... No, I don't... RFK, I don't think so. At least I didn't get that vibe. No. First Amendment rights should be good. Yeah, don't get rid of First Amendment rights. He wasn't doing anything. No, you're good, Trish, but I don't think if you got rid of First Amendment rights, don't get rid of him. Yeah, First Amendment rights is fine. Don't slow down. Just I'll let you know. First Amendment rights is solid. Last I checked. He said he was asking what position is RFK Jr. going to hold. He's HHS secretary. Yeah. No. Bring him back. Revive him. Ooh, JJR, look at you. Freaking coming in clutch, man. Oh, damn it. What happened? That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Bring First Amendment rights back, Trish. That was not a troll. You seem to actually be interacting positively in the chat and contributing to the vibe of the Dozer Den. What? Well, that's not what I wanted. Just a second. Tulsi speech. That is not what my computer's doing weird stuff, guys. I'm boomering hard. Son of a... All right. I'm going to click this. I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste. That is not what I copied. Rumble is being weird. Okay, Rumble's being weird. It's not letting me copy and paste. No, I've had this for a year, but Rumble has changed it to where here's what I might try to do here, because it's not letting me. Okay, so I just can't right click. If I click anything from the mouse on a comment, it pins it. So that is a little bit wonky. I can't right click and copy, so that's a little bit annoying. But if I do the more actions, I can still copy and then paste it over into the... Why is it not... I copied. I'm pasting, but it's bringing up my CBS News article. Copy. X.com, unmasked. Finally. Good Lord. That was weird, guys. I have not experienced that yet. Okay, so it was much more brief than RFK Jr.'s. Let's pull up Tulsi's speech really quick after she got confirmed. Sorry that took so long, guys. You watched me boomer hard. JJR was helping me out, and I was struggling so hard to fix it. Trish, did you bring back First Amendment rights yet? Because I don't think that was that. No, that was not a okay.
Mr. President, first and foremost, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the trust that you have placed in me to fulfill this critical position as Director of National Intelligence at any time, but specifically during this time. Unfortunately, the American people have very little trust in the intelligence community, largely because they've seen the weaponization and politicization of an entity that is supposed to be purely focused on ensuring our national security. So I look forward to being able to help fulfill that mandate that the American people delivered to you very clearly in this election, to refocus our intelligence community by empowering the great patriots who have chosen to serve our country in this way, and focus on ensuring the safety, security, and freedom of the American people. As you've said, Mr. President, this is what I've dedicated my life to, and it is truly humbling to be in this position, to serve in your administration, help to rebuild that trust, and ultimately to keep the American people safe. Last thing I'll mention, that in your National Prayer Breakfast speech, you made a statement about your legacy of wanting to be remembered as a peacemaker. I know that I can speak for many of my fellow service members who are here today, veterans, Medal of Honor recipients, how deeply that resonates with us. For those who volunteer to put their lives on the line when duty calls, but to have a president and commander-in-chief who recognizes the cost of that sacrifice and ensuring that war is the last resort, not the first. So thank you for your leadership on behalf of my friends here and all who wear the uniform. We're grateful. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Solid. I don't know if Trish stepped away for a minute, but I want to bring. I'll do it myself because I can't see it on mobile for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, First Amendment rights was not trolling. That was a legit account there, Trish won. We got a little trigger friendly fire. It happens sometimes, Trish. It happens. Shit. Well, now I can't see it. You brought him back. Thank God. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, First Amendment rights wasn't trolling. So, all right. It's all good. We get a little friendly fire sometimes. First Amendment rights, I hope you're not gone for good. I hope you didn't rage quit. It was an accident. First Amendment rights. It's hilarious that it's your username. Shit. My bad, man. My bad. It's all good. I hope you're not salty. You're back, though. You should be back. I hope to see you again in the chat. First time I seen you in the chat. Getting Dozer said first is back. Good. Good. You're back, man. You're back. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. He might have rage quit. I might have done it, honestly. Oh, man. If it was me. If it was me. All right. Next topic, guys. Next topic we're going to get into the trans agenda. The trans agenda. It is a poison on the world. The woke mind virus. It's part of what the USAID has been doing, spreading the woke mind virus across the land. And you know, it's something that we got to we have to address it. We have to fix it. We have to call it out for what it is. And you know, I kind of have a feeling that there will be thrashing about. There will be thrashing about. But we're going to end up coming out on top. We are going to end up coming out on top. Did y'all see that Chris Pavlovsky was in the press conference, the press briefing room? He was in the new media chair and got the first question yesterday, I believe. Wasn't it yesterday? It was on Wednesday. Where, yeah, he got to ask the first question to Caroline Levitt. It's Caroline Levitt, the press secretary, correct? Yes. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. Exactly, Lord of the Ree. Exactly. They're going to re hard. But you know what? They will fade into obscurity because there's more of us. There's more normal people than there are crazies. I'm just saying. There are more. We outnumber you weirdos. And we are much healthier in general than you weirdos. So, let's see. Unmuted him. He should be back now. Could have sworn he was... No. You're good, Trish. It happens. We all make mistakes. It's something that happens from time to time. We get a little bit... You were shooting like crazy. And, you know, sometimes you get a little bit trigger happy. It happens. Oh, what did I see here? I actually have a sound that works very well with this. If it was just in... Gosh darn it. I don't like how you have to scroll to find the one you want. Maybe I should have some pre-planned. I don't know. Ah, shoot. Just a second. I'm going to find it. It's not going to go time-wise. It's not going to go the way I want it time-wise. Is it this one?
All of us have made our mistakes.
There you go. It's okay, Trish. It's okay. We've all been there. He said Trump filled his cabinet. He said he likes surrounding himself with women. And I made the comment that, it's where he's comfortable. That's fine. And Trump surrounds himself with powerful women. If you guys paid attention to, some of his campaigns, some of his, even the last administration, he had powerful women around him because he's not intimidated by a powerful woman. And there's nothing wrong with a strong woman. As long as she knows when to shut the fuck up. What was that? I joke. I kid. Love my ladies in the chat. To all the people watching after the live, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. You guys are helping make this channel grow, and I appreciate the heck out of you. I sincerely freaking do. Oh, man. Let me find my next one, guys, because we're going to talk about the trans agenda. The trans agenda, it is ever prevalent, but it's going to be rooted out. We are going to rip it out of the ground like a nasty little weed, nasty little thistle. Yes, indeed. Let me find it real quick like here. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. First Amendment rights may have rage quit. I'm sorry, man. Maybe he'll be back. Oh, you used to like me? Shit. I used to like me too. Then, I looked in the mirror for too long and I just said, oh no, I just can't do that. Can't like that guy. Don't say time-wise, freaking me out. I don't want Bill to be a dirty, rotten liar. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Here we go. Or, shit, here we go. It's because I was reading the word gay. Ian Carroll had a great post about highlighting some of the bullcrap. Some of the bullcrap that our tax dollars go to, guys. Some of the bullcrap. And, you know, let's just let Ian, on his somewhat possibly glassy-eyed approach, talk about it.
You guys want to see some of the gayest stuff that we're funding with our tax dollars? $180,000 for Transgender Equity Consulting Inc. Oh, just kidding. $720,000 for 6 Black and Latinx transgender and non-binary individuals with a bunch of experience doing this. And to be clear, these are not all USAID. Some of them are HHS. Some of them are other agencies. It's just all government money. $35,000 for the Center for Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Art and Culture. Oh, just kidding. It's a lot more than $35,000. $10,000 for the Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, Transgender Historical Society. Oh, just kidding. It's more like $500,000. And before we get too deep into this, let's clarify. I am totally down with the gays. Y'all are great. I grew up in a very liberal town. I had lots of gay, lesbian, bisexual friends, although I never knew many trans people. But that was like back 10 years ago. The point is, gay people, that you're being used by covert intelligence agency groups who have a long history of supporting radical and extreme fringe groups to become more radicalized and to start cultural revolutions that ultimately destabilize states. Y'all are getting played. I mean, if I was a gay person, I wouldn't want the history of transgender people getting lumped in with my history. I would not be down with that. But anyways, $500,000 for the Transgender Law Center, $7.8 million for Gay Men's Health Crisis Inc. Oh, just kidding. That was just this year. There's all those years too. I'm counting at least 13 or 14 million right there. Right on to end homelessness, but just for gay people. Gay and lesbian community.
Real fucking quick. Ian Carroll. I'm on X. You won't see this. Put a damn new battery in your smoke detector, sir. You are not an African American. I heard that chirp, some bitch. Fix it. Yes, he's transracial. He's transracial. That's what happened. That's what happens. Ian Carroll is now an African American. He has the chirp. He has the fucking chirp. And I called it out. I did. I made a comment on the X machine. Nobody paid attention to it, but I called it out. Ian Carroll. Your credit score just dropped by like 200 points. You can now say the N-word, okay? You've attained the status because of the chirp. May chirp be upon you. Back to what Ian was saying. Glassy-eyed son of a gun. He looked fairly clear-eyed on InfoWars. I'll just say that.
Community C, 1.7 million. Nah, just kidding. It's more than that. Damn, no lie, the gays write the longest descriptions ever. Y'all got words. Most of the people laundering money don't write any descriptions. They just leave it blank. We've also got the year.
Oh wait, is there a chirp sound on TikTok? Lady Dozer said there wasn't. So I thought that might have been like a sound that he had going on in the background. But is that he just has a chirp going on? Like, is that what happens?
European gays under control, 1.4 million. Nah, you know the drill by now. It's more like 3.7
That's
million.
hilarious.
Interesting that they call it advancing U.S. foreign policy objectives, strengthening human rights and equality in Central Asia, while simultaneously funding the Taliban. Lesbian and Gay Community Services Center, Inc., 1.3 million. Nah, just kidding. It's more like 7 million or more.
Why do they need all this money for the Rainbow Mafia? You think he's just trolling? He's got to be trolling. Because people have got to be calling this out. But like, okay, so I'm back and forth between this USAID stuff, right? This USAID stuff looks like most of this stuff wasn't actually going to these causes. But I think some of these are like, they were actually giving the money for the cause. Whether or not it actually went to forwarding it, I don't know. But I think that there is a push.
Seems to be an awful lot of substance abuse treatment needed over here. Services and advocacy for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender elders, Inc., 1.2 million. Psych, more like 3 or 4 million. Great description. Short and to the point. San Diego Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Community Center, all good, 809,000. But rounding up, it's a little closer to 3 million. Again, with the descriptions, though. Damn, they're even doing it in Tennessee, Memphis, Gay and Lesbian Community Center, $500,000. Man, but it's more than that. And see, there's a reason why there's all these different screens is because it's all like they have different names for the different recipients. They have different grants, each named, and it's all very messy. And I'm no expert. I can't like sift through and find every allocation to every one. I'm just doodling in here. I'm just clicking on things and being like, damn, that's a lot of money. I got kind of curious about like, what are we doing with this youth homelessness demonstration program? Like, what's all these millions of dollars paying for? Discovered in this case, we funded queer prom for out Memphis. Gaylord bros are getting $500,000. Damn, Gaylord bros are getting all kinds of money. Oh, just kidding. Gaylord bros are building lockers and shelving for the Army. Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth Inc. 400,000. But you know the drill by now. This one is worth reading a little bit. Safe Spaces Evaluation. That's what we're funding here. Their network will evaluate the implementation of its PS 22-2203 funds safe space for youth, transgender, persons of color, and their partners in Queens County. Through our proposed Safe Spaces Evaluation Program, we will measure if our safe space addresses social determinants of health and promotes HIV prevention and care. We propose to do all these things to help. So I'm curious, is this how much it costs to evaluate the safe spaces, or is this how much it costs to create a safe space? I'm just not sure who's setting up these safe spaces, but that sounds like a lot of money to make a safe space. And from the description, it sounded like AIDS prevention measures was a big part of the safe space. But isn't that just like promoting safe sex practices among gay people and not letting heroin addicts reuse needles and shit? Like, how much does it really cost to make a safe space? Because I'm pretty sure that before we started chopping kids' genitals off, it was a pretty safe space out here. Like the Republican Party, the Republican president is pro-gay people. He honored Scott Pressler, who helped win him the election. Do you know how far the Republican Party has come from when I was a child? The only reason why the whole country might not feel like a safe space anymore is because y'all decided to die on the hill with the team that wants to chop off children's genitals and give them hormone blockers that are irreversible. Personally, as long as you're not using my tax dollars to do it as a sovereign adult in America, if you're over 18, I support you doing whatever the heck you want. I don't care.
Shove it down my throat.
I'll still be your friend if you are a nice person to me. But now that we're finding all the funding for all of these projects and initiatives around the country and around the world, it's becoming more and more obvious that the transgender movement is not organic.
Nope.
It is pushed by secret laundered money through these slush funds operated by intelligence agencies and other deep state affiliated groups. And it's no wonder that we've seen this massive surge in this extremely rare condition. Why all the media funded by all that dark money was also pushing the same agenda and canceling anyone that spoke out against it.
It's a giant.
I'm telling you guys, you don't got to die on this hill. You can get off the hill and be like, damn, we're getting played. Because gay people, I don't think you want your history to be linked to transgender people anymore. Those are two very different things. So that's just all the gay stuff that I could dig up in like an hour or two of research yesterday. Again, gay people, you're great. I don't give a shit. Just not trying to fund all the transgender stuff. Don't want my money chopping dicks off. Plus, you can either have equality or you can have special treatment. You can't have both. Next, I got a whole window full of tabs of dance stuff that we're supporting around the world. All kinds of dancing. Dance studios, dance performances, dance operas. It's a whole party. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So yeah, USAID is super gay. Super tranny. Super tranny. Super tranny. Indeed. Indeed. We have an article, speaking of the trans stuff. Because, commie judges want to mutilate children. Because why not? Why wouldn't the state want to take over a kid's safety and security for a parent that might actually want their child to live and eventually, why? That's a miss. Yes, pretty much. Well, here's the thing, too, though. Son of a gun. Sorry, folks. Papers graded, organized for tomorrow. Got to bail and take care of a few more tasks before Sandman time. Rest well, pulled my groin. Rest well, and it is not letting me pin comments to the chat, which means it probably won't let me share the next time I want to share. So we're going to do a quick refresh. I should be back in a blink. Maybe. Well, now it came up. Darn, there was a comment that I saw from Miss Minnie Mel. Oh, it was asking about why they do this. My opinion on why they're doing this, why the left wants to do this. I think it ends up boiling down to, yes, it could be a component of population control. Yes, it could be a component of agenda pushing. No, shit. No, the show is not over. I'm here. I'm still here. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? Am I gone? Please don't tell me I'm gone. I just did a brief refresh. If I'm gone, it's because Rumble's fucking up. Let's hope that's not the case. Let me see. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. But Miss Minnie Mel, I think it's because evil seeks to corrupt the innocent. I think that's what it boils down to. But a lot of people ask and just are so confused about why the left continues to go after kids and go for the tranny agenda. I think, and just to mutilate children both mentally and physically. I think it's because evil wants to corrupt the innocent. I think evil is attracted to pureness, to purity, and it wants to corrupt it. It wants to darken it. It cannot stand that there is anything pure, anything light. It wants to consume it. That's what I think the main motivation is. I think part of it is demonic. Absolutely. I think it is. Yeah, it's demonic. These things that can corrupt the individuals that are on the left who started with well intentions. I think a lot of people on the left started out with well intentions, good intentions, anyways. But they quickly were influenced by the darkness. So that's what I've come to the conclusion of. And I think, it's important to remember that where confusion is present, God is not. And this whole issue is a bunch of confusion where honestly, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. There are objective truths, guys. There are objective truths, but certain judges want to block the Donald, the Orange Man, from restricting access to, they call it gender affirming care. It's mutilating children. And even if it's not the surgery, which a lot of the times it is, you do have 11 and 12-year-olds getting double mastectomies. Don't tell me it's not happening when it literally fucking is. And the doctors, quote unquote, will literally tell their parents. These doctors, guys, these doctors will tell the parents of these children. They will say, do you want an alive daughter or a dead son? That is the most manipulative faggotry that I've ever fucking heard. And any doctor that does that, after due process, should be hung from the goddamn gallows in fucking public for mutilating children and for causing such chaos and destruction to families and communities with this fucking activist bullshit. You are mutilating and sterilizing children, and you should suffer the consequences. After due process, of course, after the legal process has made its way out, you should fucking suffer. In my opinion, the damage that you've done to children, to however many children you've done this to, hacked parts of them off, inverted parts of them, given them hormones that they will deal with the physical consequences for the rest of their fucking lives, never be able to have a fucking orgasm again, okay? When they're adults, they might actually want to fucking have that. That's a part of life. It's part of the needs, the physical needs that we have as human beings. And you know what? The people that would dare Frankenstein these children need their shit kicked in. After due process, of course. We got to make sure it's legal, right? Fuck those people. Fuck those people so goddamn hard. And the judges that would advocate for it after due process should be hung from by their fucking robes, in my opinion. Again, after due process, after they've been found guilty, that should be the fucking consequence, in my humble little fucking opinion. No fucking quarter. No fucking space in this country for that shit. I have a very fucking strong inclination to protect children. And when you fuck with kids, you bring out fucking Dark Dozer. I ain't fucking having it. But that's just my perspective. That's just my perspective. Ew. You see, but the problem is some of these probably are too small. They're probably too small. They wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't be able to do it. They wouldn't be able to make it happen. It's just some of the same reason that you see freaking judges give these pedophiles fucking slaps on the fucking wrist instead of doing what needs to be done. They're way too empathetic. They can put themselves in their shoes because they may, in fact, share the same pair of fucking shoes. Let's read from CBS News, though. Switching it up. Let's calm it down a little bit, bring it down, do a little bit of reading. Washington. A federal judge in Maryland agreed Thursday to temporarily halt President Trump's executive action that restricts access to gender-affirming care, aka mutilating children, for people under the age of 19. You mean kids. I mean, 18 is technically an adult. But I mean, according to the groups challenging the move, delivering a setback to the Trump administration efforts targeting what it calls gender ideology. That is what it is. CBS News. Who wrote this? Let me see. Let's make fun of them. Melissa Quinn. Already, you're a cunt. You're a cunt. Oh, one Lute. We're going to watch the Mike Benz interview, and I actually have not watched it yet. We're not going to be able to watch the whole thing tonight because I have an early morning. So we're going to watch probably about half of it, if I would guess. We're going to put it at 1.25, and we're going to watch about half. And he's going to get into the nitty-gritty with Joe Rogan. Mike Benz knows all the things. How Mike Benz is still above ground, I don't know, but pray for his safety, guys. Pray that you don't see red dots showing up on his shiny dome, because they probably don't like what he's doing. U.S. District Judge Brendan Herson issued a temporary restraining order from the bench following a hearing on their bid to temporarily block enforcement of the restrictions. The challenges have argued that the Trump administration's actions violate the Constitution and discriminate on the basis of sex and transgender status. Transgender status is not protected in the Constitution. No, it's not. And constitutionally, I would have to look into that a little bit. I don't think there's anything about sex either. Amendments, yeah, I mean, okay, well, women the right to vote, okay. 19th, I would need to look into all the specifics there. But no, there's been legislation passed, but yeah. When you get to the store, please pause the show for you. I'll do my best, C-dubs. I'll do my best. Herson's order prevents federal agencies from conditioning or withholding funds based on the fact that a medical provider offers gender-affirming care to a young patient. Mr. Trump's executive... I'm going to go ahead and say President Trump, even though... Let me see. Did they refer to President Trump once? Okay, they did once. They're doing the journalistic standard. Fuck them. I'll say President Trump each time. President Trump's executive action requires federal agencies to ensure medical instructions that receive federal research or education grants in the so-called chemical and surgical mutilation of children. That is what it is. It is not so-called, you absolute cunt, Melissa Quinn, with CBS News. Defined as those under the age of 19, medical treatments covered by the order include puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and surgical procedures. It is the policy of the United States that it will not fund, sponsor, promote, assist, or support the so-called transition of a child from one sex to another. And it will rigorously enforce all those laws that prohibit or limit these destructive and life-altering procedures, the order states. President Trump's measure also calls for federally run insurance programs like TRICARE, the Defense Department's healthcare program, and Medicaid to exclude child mutilation from coverage. The measure came on the heels of other executive actions taken by the president on his first day back in office that prohibits the use of federal funds to promote gender ideology and declares U.S. policy as recognizing only two sexes, male and female. That's the only two sexes there are, you stupid sons of bitches. You can't fucking say that sex and gender are different and then start using them interchangeably. And these fucking commie retards on the fucking internet that say assigned female at birth or assigned male at birth, like it's a cool little badge to have there. Very, 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 very fucking few people were assigned female at birth or assigned male at birth. The intersex individuals, they're a tiny, tiny percent of the population. For those people, I feel fucking sorry for you. I do, and we should be considerate of them. But they aren't that common. Just saying. And you're honestly being an offensive little asshole when you do that. When you put that AMAB or AFAB on your fucking profile, you're being a dick. Unless you're actually intersex and you were born with bits and parts from both, you're being a dick. The young people who are part of the lawsuit include two 12-year-olds. No, you have parents and adults around them that have corrupted their minds so goddamn fully that they think this is something that they actually are, but it's not. Two 12-year-olds who identify as transgender, mentally ill children who have been manipulated by their parents, and 5 transgender teens, people who need treatment, and we should be compassionate for them, but they should receive mental health treatment. All were diagnosed with gender dysphoria. That's a fucking broad goddamn diagnosis at this point. According to court filings, joining them in the case are organizations PEFLAG, a nonprofit that advocates for LGBTQ people, and the American Association of Physicians for Human Rights. Oh, well, it sounds really good, right? So it must be, right? Who would argue with the American Association of Physicians for Human Rights? In their bid for the court, that's like the whole legislation, the Save Puppies Act, when in reality, that act sends the puppies to Anthony fucking Fauci. You see, we have to trim your vocal cords so we don't have to hear you scream and cry whenever we torture you to fucking death. I'm just saying, oh fuck, I went British, what the hell? I can't stand the puppies and their screaming. I am the science. Let's see. In their bid for the courts to halt President Trump's action, the challengers noted that hospitals around the country have abruptly halted medical care for transgender young people. No, they've halted damaging these children. In the case of one of the plaintiffs, identified in the court papers as 14-year-old Gabe Go, he and his parents were told that, probably a she, were told that Children's National Hospital in Washington, D.C. would no longer issue new prescriptions or process refills for treatments to address gender dysphoria. Let the individual just be gay. Most of these people just end up being fucking gay. They want to eliminate the gays. That's what they're doing. They're practically fucking Nazis. They're trying to... They're the fucking... over in, what was it? What country? One of the Islamic ones. Muslim-based, the Sharia law shit. You can't be gay, but you can transition, and then it's okay because you got the bits and pieces of the other one. So that's not gay. That's not an affront to God because we mutilated your bits into the other one. A horrible, horrible, horrible imitation of the other one that smells and drains. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yep, stop feeding kids the bathtub Troonshine and get some rope for the parents. Some of these parents have been manipulated by medical professionals. So not all, but the ones that aren't, the ones that are pushing this agenda on their kids because they want their new gay friend, which is what a lot of it is. It's a badge. It's a badge of honor for these rainbow mafia fucktards. Those people should be dealt with. After due process. Of course, we have to include the caveat after due process, guys. Maybe they just need a little bit of re-education. The orders gravely threaten transgender people in the United States by pitting the health and well-being of that vulnerable minority population against the health and well-being of countless others and millions of dollars in federal funding, the plaintiffs wrote in a court filing. In arguing that the president's orders are unlawful and unconstitutional, the plaintiff said President Trump does not have the power to unilaterally withhold funds that have been authorized by Congress and signed into law. The Justice Department, meanwhile, said the president has the authority to direct agencies to implement his agenda. Agreed. This well-established authority dooms plaintiffs' likelihood of succeeding on their claim that the president exceeded his presidential authority in issuing the EOs, Justice Department lawyers wrote in a filing. Plaintiffs also are unlikely to succeed on their constitutional and statutory discrimination claims. The EOs do not discriminate based on sex or any other protected class, and they bear a substantial relationship to important governmental objectives regarding the protection of children and adolescents from potentially dangerous and ineffective treatments, such that they satisfy any possible standard of constitutional scrutiny anyway. Well, there you go. There you go. That was a well said response. That just rolled off the tongue. That was nice. That was nice. That was pleasing. Pleasing to hear and say at the same time. So yeah, guys, the training agenda is manufactured, and the judges, the courts, the doctors, they're all in on it. They're all in on it, and I am just tired of acting like it's something that we should just act like is part of life, because it shouldn't be. And we need to talk about it. We need to address it. And sometimes, guys, you got to talk about the things that other people are afraid to say out loud, which brings me to the second sponsor of this episode of the Dozer Den. I want to talk about the things that people are afraid to say out loud. We've been saying that for the past 20 or 30 minutes, guys. Oh my goodness, it just fits perfectly. Who is in control of America's nukes? It's not Biden. Well, definitely not anymore. We need to update this ad read, don't we, Rumble Ad Center? Meanwhile, we have Russian ships off the coast of Florida. Are they still? I don't know, guys. We need to look into that. And full-blown wars in Ukraine and Israel. Those are still happening. Israel's kind of fucking things up. They literally admitted to violating the ceasefire. Israel is the one instigating right now. Of course. Fuck Israel. I have no problem with the Jews, but Israel, as a government, fuck you. You guys seriously like to fuck things up. You funded Hamas, and you continue the Hegelian dialectic. Just saying, look into it just for a brief moment and enlighten yourself. Elucidate yourself. Not saying that I would rather deal with Hamas. Hamas are fucking terrorists. The terrorists should be eliminated. That doesn't mean that every person that happens to not be Israeli is a terrorist. Just saying. Just saying. Full-blown wars in Ukraine and Israel. The world is at its most unstable point since World War II, and with nuclear weapons, the stakes are 10 times higher. How do people like you and I stay safe, guys? Every prepper needs to have RadioGuard Ace, the only FDA-approved drug to treat radioactive fallout. Only the feds had it. Until now. That's why Rumble partnered with 5G Free, the only company in the world that has a supply of RadioGuard Ace and the ability to prescribe it prophylactically. Get the Radiation Emergency Kit REC with RadioGuard Ace, potassium iodide, Zofran, and a Geiger counter. There's simply no other tool in your arsenal to protect against a radioactive threat, guys. Go to 5gfree.com. Code STUDIO, that's STUDIO, to save 15% and get your radiation kit right now. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, guys. Oh, man. All right. We are at 2 hours and 12 minutes. Oh my. We definitely are not going to be able to do all 3 hours, even at 1.25 speed, of the Mike Benz and Joe Rogan Experience episode, because we are going to do a watch and react. We are going to do that. Let me check my mail and see if I got anything from pill.net. Nope. Well, let me refresh. Nope. Well, that's all right, I guess. That's all right. We'll get to it at some point. For now, let's check out. And guys, if you haven't checked out the Joe Rogan Experience, actually, you know what? We might need to go ahead and cut to just Rumble and if it lets me have any more time. Because YouTube is going to strike me if I play this, even with fair use commentary. So, you know what? I'm not going to cut away from X. I want Rumble Studio. Listen up really quick. Make it so that I can pick which ones I want to get off of the stream. Can we do that? Can we do that? That would be great. That would be really great. I would love for that to be the case. because that way I can just get off of YouTube, because that's the only one that I'm concerned about is YouTube. I want to end the stream on YouTube alone, not just do Rumble and locals only, because right now I don't think my locals is still going because it only goes for 30 fucking minutes. Because I guess I have to email support because locals is so fucking dog shit that you have to email support to be able to stream more than 30 fucking minutes. If you want people to like locals, make locals better. Simple fucking proposition. Make it better. You can't keep telling people to push it if it sucks ass. Okay? I would kind of like it, honestly, if Rumble would cannibalize local and integrate it within Rumble's structure. That would make it better. Probably. Yeah, I want to end YouTube, but I don't want to end X. Because I like to keep my X stream up. So I can log off YouTube. Just log off YouTube and that'll end it. Let me see if I can do that. Let me try it. So we tried this last stream. So if I log off, it'll stop streaming it. You guys check it out for me. Check it out for me. If I sign out, I hit the sign out. Guys, go over to YouTube. Billdozer74 for me real quick. Check to see if I'm still live. Because I just signed out. You gave a hint. You had no clue. God damn it. One Lute. You think that's what they're working toward with premium partners? I hope. Honestly, I fucking hope. Because Locals is a dog shit platform. I mean, there were only a couple reasons that I had Locals. It was Ricada Law and Mug Club. And I still like posting out to the different communities because some of the communities are nice there. But make it better. Make it better and I'll start pushing it more. And I've started streaming there the 30 minutes. But how stupid is it that I have to ask? I have to ask permission to stream more than 30 minutes. That's fucking stupid. It should not be that way. It shouldn't. I'm still streaming on YouTube. So what I'm going to try, really quick, I'm going to try something. Hopefully it doesn't end things. Maybe what I could try is I'm going to sign back in. Good God. Stand up for a second because my angle's weird on this fingerprint scanner. My laptop's fancy. Got one of those fingerprint scanners. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Google, why are you being gay? I'm going to pull up Rumble Studio in another window and see if I can edit the stream without leaving the stream and then coming back in. Exhale Dream, still live here on YouTube. Thanks, Exhale Dream, for letting me know. I appreciate you. Yeah, there's two over there watching. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Treading water over there in the communist paradise. I just tried to sign in. Why is it being gay? Okay, we're good. All right, so let me do Rumble Studio over here on the side. I would like Rumble Studio to provide more options, to be able to select from within the stream which ones I would like to get rid of. When I get on with Daramuth on Rumble Squared, and it could be just that I'm a Luddite and I don't know. Oh, Trish, you're Exhale Dream on YouTube. Well, very nice. Very nice. What's up, Gene Bondano? Good to see you, bud. We're about to end the YouTube, or at least I hope we are, because I'm going to play the Mike Benz Joe Rogan interview with USAID. And they will copyright strike me, regardless of if I provide fair use commentary, which I fucking will. I did win an appeal with YouTube about the Tucker Carlson interview, though. With the whistleblower's mother, I won that one. I did. But I don't think they're going to let me win when it comes to a Joe Rogan episode. Because Joe Rogan is fucking gay when it comes to that. Just going to be honest. Who's like, they're like, people aren't going to actually go and watch on your channel. Just saying, man. Just saying. I don't know if it's Joe specifically. Maybe his team is extra finicky when it comes to that. But let me try Rumble Studio over here. Studio.rumble. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Ooh, can I edit? Oh. I think I got it. Yes. Yes. We did it. Give it a second, Trish. Give it a second. What I did was I just opened Rumble Studio in another window, another tab, went to edit the stream, clicked YouTube, gone, and it doesn't look like it's there anymore, so I don't think we're streaming to YouTube anymore. That was pretty fucking simple. Yes, dribbling Jesus. Dribbling Jesus. Yes, Gene Mondano. Yes, Gene Mondano. That is what we have. We have dribbling Jesus. Excellent. Excellent. That's one of the subscriber-only emotes, isn't it? Isn't that one of the subscriber-only emotes? I think it is. I think it is. Guys, a measly, like $5 a month, a little over $5 a month, something like that, to subscribe to Bill Dozer 74 and be one of the extra special killdozers here in the Dozer Den. Shit. XL Treatment's still going, huh? It's still going. It shouldn't be. It should be about to end any time because I ended it on Rumble Studio and it's no longer showing up on Rumble Studio. So, oh well, fuck it. I don't care. And I want to still stream to X. So, you know, I would like to have more now try the Rumble refresh. Bulldozer is the special. I don't know if the refresh will get it. It shows that I've canceled it on the Rumble Studio. So I don't know. I don't know. You're still over there though. It's still going live. Well, that's something we got to fix, Rumble Studio. That's something we got to fix because I want to still be able to do Rumble and X. I like those two platforms, and I want to keep streaming to X. So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I know, C-dubs. It shouldn't be this fucking difficult, but it fucking is. The thing that I have over on Rumble is I can do all platforms. I could do Rumble and Locals or Locals supporters only. Those are my only options on a stream redirect. And if I do Rumble and Locals, then I'm just doing Rumble because Locals only allows me to do 30 minutes of streaming right now. Because apparently, in order to do more than that, you have to contact customer support. And I don't want to fucking do that. I should, but I don't want to. I literally only get 30 minutes. And it's stupid. But, so, I guess the X stream will be what the X stream is. We'll go to Rumble /locals only, I guess. And maybe this will bring more people over. If you're on X and you see this stream, follow me on Rumble at BillDozer74. Check me out on Rumble. Let's get me to 1,000. Let's get the Dozer Den to 1,000. All right, let's do it. 1,000 followers on Rumble. We're at 640 right now. I know we can do it. I know we can. So screw it. Oh wait. It says still live. There's got to be an easier way to do this shit. Got to. Honestly, I might just fucking delete the one on YouTube. Nobody watches over there anyways. You know what? Give me a strike, YouTube. Fuck you. Don't care. Let's get into this interview between Mike Benz and Joe Rogan. I will provide fair use commentary. I will stop at times and have comments and discuss things. YouTube, if you fucking strike me, I'm going to appeal and I better fucking win. It worked with the Tucker Carlson episode. It better work with Joe Rogan. Yeah, you're still over there, but I've deleted it from the studio, so I don't know. Let me try a refresh really quick. Really quick. Really quick. Let me do a refresh on this side and see if that changes things. Don't be a Joe. Pay attention to your local supporters. Sanglant is my only one. Let's get ready to rumble, Trader Todd, USA says. Yeah. Yeah, Rumble Studio, that's one thing I want you to fix. And that's what we're going to talk about. Being able to select which platforms you want to still be streaming to. So, go ahead and strike me, YouTube. I don't care. We're going to play this, and we're going to do a little bit of watch and react. Let's get into it. Mike Benz with all the things. All the things. People should just full on abandon YouTube. I'm going to still stream there as long as they allow. Just because I think it's good to get your voice out where you can. So, yeah. All right, let's get rolling with this this interview here.
Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
Good to see you.
Great to see you.
I've been looking forward to this one.
Me too.
I've been all night.
It's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, tomorrow's going to be a good one. For you, it must have been very exciting to have the vault opened and to get a peek into the machine, because you've been describing this. The last time you were on the podcast, you went into depth about USAID. And it's very curious why they chose USAID as the first organization for Doge to investigate, because it seems like they were the ones that resisted the most.
Yeah. Well, the joke that I tell here is it's like what they tell you to do your first day of prison is you go in, you walk up to the meanest, baddest SOB and you punch him right in the mouth. I mean, that's basically what's happened here with the White House's first target being USAID, because USAID opens up the entire world of the blob, the foreign policy establishment, and its weaponization of what are supposed to be foreign-facing Department of Dirty Tricks operations against domestic opponents.
And when it all got opened and you started to see the numbers and the different organizations and NGOs that were getting them, was anything surprising to you, or was this all what you expected?
No, in fact, I think we're at the tip of the iceberg, and what people are going to see on this is going to completely reorient their mental map of how they think the world works, how they think American power projects into the institutions. And I think the calls for reform are going to get louder and louder as people realize the reality that's been constructed around them is downstream of something that was started very long ago when American statecraft, to manage the American empire for the benefit of the American people, began to warp and distort every institution in American life, from the media to now the social media companies, to the unions, to the universities and academics, to the NGOs and think tanks, to the prosecutors, to our conception of terrorism, to our conception of activity in the drug trade, to our what we're really doing with public health programs and the medical establishment and what drives that, all the way into poverty relief and you name it. I mean, every institution is instrumentalized by this apparatus, supposedly to help us. But really, this has been done in U.S. history before. This happened against the left, against the Democrats in the 1960s and 70s, when the CIA and to an extent its sister orgs like USAID and whatnot were pumping money into domestic politics to stop the anti-Vietnam War movement. And this led to the reforms of the late 1970s.
It's probably been going on way longer than that. It's probably, yeah. I doubt that it's just been back to Vietnam, but I mean, I'm sure he'll elaborate.
The Church Committee hearing, the Pike Committee hearing, the establishment of a Senate Intelligence Committee and House Intelligence Committee for oversight. But even that was a very small glimpse into the window. I mean, the analogy I give here is like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Chronicles of Narnia, where there's this whole cinematic universe. You're living in this house, and there's this closet in the back of the of a wardrobe, and if you never walk through it, you never see that whole world. You can live your whole life without seeing it, but when you open that door and you step into it, you see there's an entire other universe here that's been right next to you this whole time.
When you first started working for the State Department, did you have any inclination that you were going to get involved? Did you have any inclination that this was going on? Like, did you know already?
Yeah,
that
definitely.
You already knew.
Yeah, definitely. I'd already been working on this for many years.
When did you first discover it?
Around August 2016. I was deeply passionate about the internet censorship issue, and I had some weird experiences playing chess as a kid, where I sort of came of age when Garry Kasparov lost to Deep Blue, and AI took over. Really took the spirit out of a lot of the chess world. And it was apparent to me as a kid that these AI chess engines were going to outcompete humans. But when I was young, the sort of older people in the room were in denial about it. And when I saw that same thing in 2016 with the development of AI censorship super weapons, I call those weapons of mass deletion, that they would be like weapons of mass destruction, but for speech. A few lines of code would allow you to destroy entire political movements, governments, narratives. There'd be no escape from it. It would permanently change the face of political warfare or domestic politics. You don't need a standing army of 100,000 censors if you just have one, machine learning, just ingested database, of 900 million tweets that you can ingest and then make this sophisticated narrative network map of all the different keywords and concepts you want to censor. And to me, that was like this free speech version, or the censorship version of the atom bomb. So I started that quest in 2016, but very quickly that research and the process of trying to write that showed these international networks immediately. I mean, the NLP, the natural language processing sort of backbone of this was all being sponsored by DARPA, and to be able to monitor the speech of ISIS or extremist or terrorist groups. And when I saw that coming home and being advocated here, I spent my whole day, morning, noon, night, 20 hours a day, basically chronicling, archiving. That's how I know so many of these characters, is because I feel like I know them better than my own friends and family, having spent so many years watching this all, develop.
What did it feel like being one of the only people that was sounding the alarm for essentially 8 years? Like, you get involved in 2016, and no one, even the general public, until you came on this podcast, I don't even think we're aware that this was an issue at all. But even then, things got lost so quickly in the cycle of news. Things just come and go so quickly until Doge started unraveling all the spending.
Right.
And you start seeing things like $200 million allocated to transgender experiments on monkeys.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. And that's just a tip of the iceberg. And then the NGOs, and then that map of 50,000 NGOs that was essentially just Democratic propaganda machine that was exposed, that was all just money being funneled in a circular manner.
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. Did you know that my website, JoeRogan.com, is powered by Squarespace? It is the platform built to help you stand out online. With their new design intelligence, you can create a stunning, personalized website tailored to your needs. It's like having 2 decades of design expertise and cutting-edge AI in your corner. Need to manage payments? Squarespace Payments makes it simple with options like Apple Pay, Klarna, and more. Try it free at squarespace.com and use squarespace.com/Rogan to save 10% off your first purchase.
Totally. I mean, it's been exhilarating. There's a sort of I understand the weight of history here. We are doing open heart surgery on the body of the American empire, our influence abroad, and it has to be done well. And so, I want to help the American homeland, and so this is a sensitive process. But obviously, it's been a bit surreal seeing the past couple of weeks where people are now, I go to my X timeline and I see everyone doing the same exercise that I gave up everything to be doing 8 years ago, going into, because all this stuff is open source. You didn't need to be an inside guy to see this if you knew where to look. These are usaspending.gov. I used to joke, is the main difference between, or was, I think, until freedom opened up when Elon acquired X and a few institutional changes began to happen, in the government and with Congress. But, I used to joke that usaspending.gov was the main difference during the height of this censorship, total control era, was the main difference between us and Russia and China, which was that we have this sort of autocratic control over information and institutions by the U.S. government. So do they. The difference is we can go to usaspending.gov and look up how they do it. And so when I've been going to my X timeline and seeing everybody independently doing that exercise and finding the joy in that, the self-discovery process, and being able to share it with people, and everybody being able to understand and make sense of the receipts, because this framework for understanding it has been shared and popularized. That to me has been the goal all along, to be able to give people the language and the frameworks to understand what is so terrifying and necessary to reform, but that's right there